right, we're going to close this out with Austin Brown. I haven't checked out any of his solo stuff. I don't know if I've checked out any of his solo stuff since he left the band, but he did a track here a few months ago with RUMER WILLIS, who I didn't know had a singing career, and she had an acting career, and obviously the daughter of two very famous actors. But they are covering a song called Sailin', which I was not familiar with. So I went and checked out the original version. I think it was from 1979, 1980. I thought about checking it out on camera, and whenever I saw what year it came out, I was like, yeah, it's probably not going to be my cup of tea. So I'm just going to check this out off camera, and I was right. It wasn't really my cup of tea. So let's see what Austin Brown and RUMER WILLIS are going to do with this. But first, like, subscribe, comment, click the bell for notifications. Consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive perks. It's really cheap. And subscribe to the Words Like That Arts and Media Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. All right, now shut up and get to it.
Have the words like that.
Okay.
Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait.
It's funny because it's almost like a 90s country version of the original.
It's not far to Neverland. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me.
So this starts out, the video, I like just the studio, the raw, authentic, organic setup here where they're just in the studio recording. Great setup for the video. Very simple, but very effective. Again, it lends this authentic vibe to the production.
Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream of the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free.
Have we heard? I haven't heard Rumor yet, huh? Should we take the next verse? Yeah. Okay.
It's the best of me when I'm sailing.
Okay.
All caught up in a reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me?
Yeah, she's really good.
Takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream and a wind to carry me. Soon I will be free.
Austin, I originally just wondered if I didn't know how big of a role she was going to have in this. I thought maybe she was going to be doing some backing vocals. She was going to have her own lead part. And for the first half of the song, first third, it was just Austin. Even Austin sounded like he was backing himself up with some overdubs in the chorus. But then Rumor comes in the second verse, has her own verse. She has a really great voice. We already know Austin has an incredible voice.
Well, it's not far back to sanity. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away.
Yeah, it's nice harmony there from her.
Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Really believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream in the wind to carry me.
Yeah, and it was. Yeah, yeah, that was great. First of all, again, I had no idea that Rumor Willis had a singing career, and that not only did she have a singing career, but she could actually sing, obviously. And I don't know how much of the actual vocal takes we're hearing were the vocal takes that we're seeing on screen. I'm not sure because you can easily sync those up. So I'm not 100% sure exactly how live all the parts were from what we were hearing. Now, of course, it was obviously processed and had post-production on there because you could hear what it sounds like without post-production whenever they ended the song. They were taking their headphones off and they were saying how good that sounded and whatever. But their vocals sounded great together. And this seems to be doing really well. It's got almost 800,000 views at the time I'm filming this. I think that's one of his best videos since he's gone out on his own. And probably the hook of Rumor Willis being in this has something to do with it, because even if you don't know that, like I didn't know that she was a singer at her own career. You do know who she is because of her famous parents, Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. But it seems like that this is not a case of her having a career because of nepotism. It sounds like that she's actually got the chops to earn it. And again, did a great job here. Her and Austin sounded great together. And even though this really isn't, the original version of this really wasn't my cup of tea, wasn't my style, my decade, my genre, what Austin did here, he gave it a little bit of a 90s country feel, which even though that's not really my thing either, I have a little bit of affinity for it because I grew up in that era and 90s country was just playing all around. And I definitely prefer that to the original style that the original version was in. So I appreciated Austin's arrangement on this. I guess he arranged. Let's see if it's got do we have any info on the arrangement? No, we don't. But whoever arranged this did a great job, and the artist did a great job executing here. Hope you enjoyed that clip. If you did, consider supporting us on Patreon. Subscribe to YouTube if you hadn't already, and we'll see you soon.